Oh, hello and welcome to this week's stream. I'm Logan. This is D&D. Say hi, D&D. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, D&D.
Hello.
Perfect. This is all systems to go. I'm joined by my 5 lovely players, as we are every single week. And they will introduce themselves in order, starting with Red.
Hi, I'm Connor. I play Sophron. He tastes like the good styrofoam.
Nice.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I play Nemea. She tastes like the styrofoam you left for like 500 years and then pulled out recently.
Perfect. Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, Sarah?
Styrofoam.
Yeah, I absolutely can.
Okay, then
That's
we can continue.
not terrifying at all.
But you, Sarah, not Nemea.
Yeah.
what are Sarah's modifiers?
Green?
Hi, I'm Sean. I play Aeneas, and he tastes like the styrofoam you left outside in the mud puddle for too long.
Hi, I'm Abby. I play Elegy. She tastes like the styrofoam that's been melted in a puddle of tears.
Mm.
What, like acetone tears? Dissolved into They're goo?
Like packing
biodegradable
peanut
styrofoam.
tears.
Yeah.
She's the packing peanut.
Hi. I'm Joey. He, him. I play Kai, and Kai tastes like silicon.
Nice.
Silicon? Like
Silicone?
sand? Wow.
Yeah,
Ooh, like
real
silicone.
grainy.
My God.
Okay.
Rough.
We are doing a vignette like always. So, for this vignette, who's joining me?
Me.
One of these days, I'm just not going to have anyone, and we're just going to sit here for 5 minutes in silence. Okay, yes, Sean is joining me. So, setting the scene, we are on a cliff overlooking a field. And in that field, there are pillars of smoke, there are dead bodies, and it is the aftermath of a great battle. And we're sort of surveying it. We have won the day, but taken some heavy casualties. So it's sort of a bittersweet moment. And this is sort of in the calm as things are wrapping down, where we find ourselves up on this cliff. I am sort of a regal woman in gleaming armor, and then you are sort of this muscular warrior type man, also in gleaming armor. So I approach and I say, Tillamook, I'm worried about your brother.
You always say that. There's nothing to be worried about.
His methods are growing more and more brutal. Do you not see him during the battle? He has a bloodlust in his eyes that I've not seen before.
War is brutal.
This
How
goes
many
beyond
times do I
that.
have to tell you this?
You've told me plenty, and you have explained in detail, but this goes well beyond that. He knows no quarter for anyone. He slaughters people left and right. What war are we going to win if there's no one left?
They slaughter us just the same. I
Yes.
mean, he is taken by bloodlust. You're not wrong. But
Are we not better than them? If we act just like them, what are we fighting to replace?
we're fighting to make sure there's a future free of them. And he's succeeding. Do you see the cost of this battle?
I see the cost on both sides, and we look down at the field, and there is many a body from the opposing side, but there's also many a body from our side. And she says, his tactics are not just brutal for the enemy. He had a whole division used as a decoy, slaughtered to a man, just so that he could get at, what, a small advantage during the battle?
I will talk to him about some of his choices. His strategies aren't as sound as they used to be, but they are still effective, and we are still winning.
I've discussed with Sybil Corax. He also agrees, and he warns me that Esther, he's looking at you, and Sometimes when he looks at you, I see something in his eyes that I do not like. Just if you, I don't think he would do anything, but just watch him.
It's fine. You're imagining things. This war is taking a toll on all of us.
I
Rest
hope
a
I am.
little. I think it will be fine.
Maybe you're right. Okay. And she turns and leaves, and then leaving you up on the cliff, sort of watching the rest of this. And you look out and you see a familiar flag and banner of your brother, Aster. And you see sort of paraded up to him a group of Gigans, which are your primary enemy in this battle. They are giants. They have 6 arms and they have 1 eye. And there's probably like 50 of them that are prisoners of war being marched up to Esther. And then you watch as he goes down the line one by one and just beheads each of them without any remorse or really mercy or really a second thought. And that is where we will leave you, watching your brother do that. And now we'll have a nice, refreshing video, and we'll be right back. Oh, hello, and we are back. Okay, so, Abigail, please share with the group what happened last session.
Me? Yeah, no problem. We fought a baby kraken and a lot of people, and
Yep.
came out victorious with no scratches. Definitely 100%
Not
safe.
one.
Yep. But we won, and then the games had a closing ceremony. And we won a bunch of stuff, a lot of gold. Dedicated our wins to gods or mercy. And I think that that's everything important that happened. I'm pretty sure.
Something you're forgetting. You had a party?
We had a party. Loreas was sad. Aeneas made his brother throw away a beautiful thing that he made him. And then you're muted, so you can't clap back.
Is the ugly little trinket?
He made it with love, and then
This is like when you get a children's drawing from a family friend's child.
And then Yala,
You're
daughter of Lutheria and Sidon and all things horrible, showed up and took Orion away because of some contract that we need to get information on.
And nobody else was negatively involved in that
And Loreas
scenario.
got punched in the stomach, but you did say he got stabilized.
He got punched through the stomach.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
stabilized.
in
Fist
slash
was on
through.
the other side
Mhm.
of his body. Correct. So we will just
Realigned his blood flow a
Yeah,
little
his
bit.
chakras are
His
just
central
realigned. His central chakra was momentarily displaced. Okay, we will start this episode right there on that rooftop, and Elegy falls unconscious.
Aeneas, I think, still stabilizing.
Side note, I'm still on a date, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Are you even here then? I don't even know.
It's just you on the
Okay.
rooftop with unconscious Loreas and now unconscious Elegy.
Aeneas looks at you and looks at Elegy's body, and he's like, "Oh, fuck!" And then he's like, "Sophron!" And he yells as loud as he can. He's like, "Sophron, get up here now!" Are you around?
I mean, yeah. Like, how far away am I, Logan? Do you think? Oh, he's
Oh,
muted.
what about-
You're really
I'm
far
6
away.
miles away. I can't hear you.
So far, you
Also
can't even
on
hear
a
the
date
voice
with
of God.
Mercy. No, I think it's
Yes.
down on the first floor, so I think you're not too far away. If he's yelling loudly, you'd be able to hear him.
Sure.
I think Kai too. Kai's a little offended.
Kai's
You're not calling for
currently
him.
fighting somebody.
Yeah, but like I can get
It's
out of
over?
that.
Okay.
I can get
I
out
mean,
of
if you heard me yell, you'd probably
exactly.
also
I mean,
end
like
up
I'm
coming.
like fake fighting someone.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
both hear him yell.
Run upstairs, see what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Aeneas
so
is
you
like,
get upstairs.
I'll
and you
run
see-
over to Elegy because
Mhm.
Lorraeus is already being taken care of. And I'll make a medicine check, I suppose,
Okay.
without
good,
really
good, good.
even doing too much else.
Yeah, very good. She is alive. She's breathing. She has a pulse. She's just simply limp. Her eyes are open and unfocused.
Okay, we're just gonna lay her down. She's fine. She probably has some brain damage or something, but I can't do anything about that. So we're just gonna put her safely on a pillow and leave.
Leave.
and leave. Aeneas is like,
Leave her. Yeah.
Okay.
is she
I'm not leaving the room.
okay? Is she still breathing?
She's she's fine. There's nothing I can do. She's alive. What happened to her? What happened to Lorraeus?
Fine. Yeah, well, it's too complicated to explain. The Titans got in our business again, and are just mucking everything up. Is Valis nearby? Get Valis.
Alice is downstairs.
Fine. The
Kai will
Titans? The
go
Titans
get
were
her.
here?
Kai, let's say you arrive upstairs now.
Kai, go get Valis.
Okay, and I leave.
Great. Okay. Yeah. You find Valis sort of sitting in a corner. She has a glass of wine, and Kyra is just giving her a play-by-play rendition of your fight against the Kraken, and she looks bored out of her mind.
Kyra, shut up. Valis, come on, let's go. And I
We
just
were just getting to the good
I
part.
dimension door her to the ceiling, to the second floor.
Perfect. Momentarily, or in just but a moment, Kyra also arrives at the top of the stairs. Valis says, "Oh, what has happened here?" She like gets down in front of Elegy and like snaps her fingers in front of her.
Yeah, she's fine. That happens a lot. This person who's just had a hole punched in their chest, could you please come and help me?
Sure. And she just like bends down. He had a hole punched through him
Yes,
by-
Yala was here.
by Elegy.
No, by Yala.
Yala.
You said the Titans were here. Was it both Yala and
No, just
Please,
her
Yala.
tell me exactly what has happened.
Yeah.
She has
well,
a hand. She has a hand on the race. I'm working. Keep going.
Guy's like holding Lorraeus' hand and just like crying.
Okay, it was me and Elegy. Well, I guess it was me. I was looking at the stars to try and keep track of whatever's happening with the twins. Elegy came up here, and then that Orion also came with her, of course, because they always do. And then fucking Yala comes out of nowhere, and she's all like, "I've got a contract for your soul, but I can't take you, so I'm gonna take your brother." So she takes my brother, and then there's a contract somewhere on the floor somewhere. I don't know, I can't read or see, so it's like useless to me. And then Lorraeus tried to stop Yala from taking Orion, and she punched a hole in his chest, and yeah, I don't normally heal wounds this bad.
Says, Kaiva, get that contract. And Kaiva's like already reading. She's like, oh yeah, that's good. Wow. She's reading it off to the side. And then Velas like puts another hand on the raise, breathes in, breathes out. He like pulses white light. And then he opens his eyes. And he's like, oh, wow. Where am I?
Oh, you're so brave. You're so brave. You're so brave.
Thank you. Who are you?
Oh my god. What did you do, Alice?
I healed him.
Apparently you have healed him of all of his afflictions, since he doesn't even know who this guy is.
Maybe it will wear off in time.
Laraeus, do you
Anyway.
remember anything?
Oh, there was this red. He looked like you. Oh, he's so nice. I think he's my friend.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, where is he?
on a long trip.
Oh, is he coming home soon?
No.
I don't know why. I think he's my only friend.
We'll dive into that at a later date. I comfort him.
Sure.
Wow, you're very attractive.
I've been told. And then Kai will just like prestidigitate like a warm towel on his face.
Perfect. Bella says,
Alice, what is this contract?
Kaiva, contract, please. I was like, okay. She rolls up. I've looked
That-
through it though. I don't think
Figure
you're
out
gonna
what
find
Elegy went.
anything. I don't think you're gonna find anything in there, but. And then Alice is reading it, and she finishes, and she says, "Oh, interesting. Okay." And then she starts again. And you knew nothing about this, Aeneas?
No, I don't even know much. I don't know anything. I was abandoned as a kid. I didn't even know my parents. I didn't even know I had a brother apparently until now, which I'm still on the fence about, despite
mean-
there being a Titan's contract.
We can operate under the assumption that this contract is true, because if it were a false contract and it was presented as a true contract, that carries almost as much penalty as breaking an oath. So we will continue under that. It looks as though you were not maybe abandoned, but you can surmise maybe you were hidden. You are the elder of the children, I presume.
How do you hide someone from a Titan? This seems near impossible.
Well, it seemed to have worked for you for some time.
Yeah. Great. I turned out great because of that. I mean, sure, I guess it's better than the alternative, but anyways, this is beyond the point. The point is, how the hell do we get Orion out of the contract?
Well, it says it simply right here at the bottom.
Give myself up?
No, don't be ridiculous. It says,
What does
service,
it
whether
say?
in blood, body, or devotion, shall endure at the Lady of Death's sole discretion and leisure.
Yes, so make her change her mind.
It does not say Lutheria. It says the Lady of Death. If Lutheria were to not hold that position, well, then this contract would be void
Or transferred, at the very
or
least.
transferred.
How? That's not even... When was the last time someone's domain changed?
I don't believe it's ever happened to Sidon or Lutheria.
Great! Just another impossible task. This is great. Love
I'm
that.
sure you can add it to your many lists of accomplishments and undertakings.
You're very comforting, Valis, as always.
I understand that this is probably hard for you, as he was your brother, and you probably cared a lot for him. But we are in a war, and maybe
We're
we
in a
should not.
war.
The Oath of Peace is ending soon, and we need to be ready. I don't know if we should go on some goose hunt for one man.
You're reading way too far into this, first of all, and in the wrong directions for a woman of wisdom. But either way, I'm not going on a goose hunt for no one. But this bird's gonna wake up and freak the fuck out, and I've got to deal with it a lot longer than you do. So I want to at least have a plan.
It's derogatory.
I mean, the contract is quite thorough, except for this loophole at the end, but I don't think any of the other alternatives are in our best interest or yours.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. You just said that it's never happened to the Titans, but it's happened before.
I did not say that.
You said it's never happened to Lutheria or Sidon.
Correct.
Has it happened before?
It has not happened to Sidon and Lutheria.
Valis, I swear on all that has existed before you entered this realm.
Aeneas,
that
I
if-
will remind you, I am an immortal god. Please do not get snippy with me. I am trying to be helpful.
And you're failing, so that's cute and all. But if you're not going to be helpful, leave.
This is my city.
Fine, I've wanted to get out of here for the last, 4 weeks. I'll leave too. Now, great. Glad this has been a wonderful conversation. Sophron, you got any history knowledge about whatever the hell this goddess is talking about?
Can I roll, Logan?
Yeah, you can always roll.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I have no idea what the hell she's
No,
talking
absolutely
about.
no idea.
And she's mad. I've not seen her mad before.
She's tiffed. She's not mad.
For
Guys-
her, that's mad.
Kai's like ugly crying. He has like snot running down his nose, and he's like, my satyr prince, I need you to roll a history check too to remember me.
Oh my god,
is-
what is this?
I am sure I would have remembered meeting you. You're quite the sight.
Just like daggers at my aunt Valis. Like, what did she do to him?
I have healed him. He's no longer dying. Maybe he bears some scars.
His chakras really got realigned all up and down that spinal cord.
Okay,
Yep,
Kai's gonna
that
be
crown
like, okay,
chakra.
we're good friends. I told you were brave once because you were being brave, and then you fell in love with me, and you kept giving me
Oh.
roses.
I am brave. I picked a rose with a bumblebee once.
You also went into a grove of like an archfey or something, I don't know the actual term, to protect your friends. And that's why you're really brave. And then just today on this rooftop tried to stop the son of Lutheria, daughter of Lutheria / Sidon from hijacking your only friend. Like you're whatever, kidnapping. Like you are brave. And anyway, you also like me. I promise.
That's so
and then Kai's like blushing. Kai's like blushing.
Wait, is that supposed to be a joke?
No.
I don't understand. That didn't happen.
What do you mean? How did you get here?
That's what I've been asking you.
I'm telling you.
Oh my god, this is just the same thing as Nemea all over again, and I do not have the time or the patience for it.
Rude.
Wow.
All right. Elegy, wait. I walk over to Elegy. I just give her a quick little slap. Wake up.
Her head just sort of lolls over to the other side.
Damn.
And then we zoom in. Zoom in. The camera goes past Aeneas' shoulder, and then it zooms all the way down to Elegy, and then we like go up her nostril, and then we go into her brain.
Into that brain.
Into the brain.
Hmm.
And we find ourselves inside of Elegy's brain.
terrifying.
We're alone in here. By we, I mean you, Elegy.
Uh-huh.
What's going on?
What's going on? I think in this moment, like, her brain is full of like everything and nothing all at once. Like, it's just like noise. Which goes on for a while, and she's just like lost and alone and like wandering through things. And then she hears Nemea's voice. Yes.
I'll set the scene a little more. So
Okay.
you're just sort of like wandering, walking, and like bits and pieces of memories of you are like sort of coming into view, and then like when you go to reach for one, they're just gone, and there's just a rush, and you get turned around, and you're walking, and you're just sort of stumbling, and then you do hear a voice that you recognize, and you're like, Nemea, Nemea, and then you turn, and then Nemea's there.
And Nemea goes, "Do you ever regret loving someone, even if it didn't work out, and they got kind of grievously injured or cursed because of it?
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Tell me about that."
Logan, were you gonna say something?
I was going to say, she asked you this question.
Yeah.
And then she sort of like begins to just fade into the rush of memories.
I think I follow Nemea.
Mm-hmm.
And like a door appears. And I like walk through the door and find myself like on the stair steps of the Temple of the Five. And I see myself standing with Orion, and he's like asking what my name is, and I don't want to give it to him, and then teach him my true name. I like watch that.
We see it from the perspective of a small rat.
And then she like another door forms, like the eyes to die door situation.
Yep. That I knew exactly where you're going the moment you said it.
Another door forms, and she walks through that door, and she finds herself in the Salty Leech. And they're like in a room, and he's sitting next to her, and she's telling him like all of her horrible story and about the cave and about everything. And he's just like listening and like taking it in and asking questions and giving her space to talk. And then another door forms. And there she walks through it. She's at like the grand stage that they performed at. She's like watching their performance. And then she turns around and she sees them talking like after the performance in Celestial, and like feels the joy that brought her. And then she hears Orion's voice again.
"I'd bet everything I have on you winning, Cher."
Very good. And then everything like crashes around her.
It's
And
like
she
shattered glass falls, leaving you in this like black void.
And then she hears a scream. And somehow she knows that it's Callista's scream. And she hears this scream, and she sees Sophron like form in front of her. And realizes that when Callista screams, he doesn't like shatter or break or crack when that happens. He like compresses into granite that is carved into something that will not yield. And
then he stabs her.
No, he doesn't stab her. And then she sees a woman get taken by a green dragon, and Kai forms in front of her.
Baby Kai.
Little baby Kai, but like somehow both baby Kai and adult Kai.
Mm-hmm. You've never seen baby Kai, so it's just a small adult Kai.
And this Kai kind of pours himself into the empty space that his mother left behind, and is like being forged out of steel into like folded and hammered into a weapon. And then she sees like a black mist. And in this black mist that is Aeneas's curse, she sees like Aeneas, but as like a green thread of life that like makes his way through the black mist and grows through the cracks in the ground. And even the people who try to pull him up at the roots, he offers mercy to. And then she sees 500 years go by in a blink. And Nemea's memories like form and they flow away like water. But Elegy sees Versi kneeling in the spring that this water came from and drinking deeply, accepting that what she knew was gone, but the source remains constant.
Then I think you turn. You're just like, all of this is happening around you and you're like turning and experiencing it all. And then you turn and there's no one there. But there is just this empty space with none of your friends, no Orion, no anybody. And there's just a hole of seawater. And sort of this dark mist begins to materialize into this like salt cave. And you walk over to the hole that leads down into the sea, and you look down and you see your reflection, but you look not like your current self. You look horrible, ragged, and just you barely recognize this person. And maybe you see a small glint of like silver in the water, and sort of like falling downward, or it's like falling, but it's falling upward to the surface of the water. It's just this small little silver ring that's just gently bobbing to the surface.
And I grab the ring and I like hold it in my hand. I'm like, can't really get much worse.
Then you hear another voice. Again, a voice that you recognize. And you feel just like a hand on your shoulder. And you turn and look, and it's just blinding silver light. And it says, "What good will this do?
What good will what do?
This ring, these memories, what good will it do?"
The prophecy says that I need it. So I have no choice.
Forget the prophecy for a moment. What good will these memories bring you?
And I don't need good.
Why?
Why what?
Why do you not need good?
Because
You're that? And she gestures to the puddle, and you look down and you see that sort of monstrous version of yourself.
I must be that. The rest of them are all strong. And they've all loved and lost people and they're fine, but I'm broken and I think maybe that you just chose the wrong hero.
I don't think that is right. I see you strong. You are not that creature at the pool. I think maybe you are misguided. How do you protect those you love? You fight?
Yes.
What else?
Doesn't-
Do you just fight?
No. I love them and keep them around and support them, but it doesn't matter.
That is all internal. You love and support them. Your actions, how do you protect them? I have been watching you, and you fight people. But do you ever heal? Do you ever support? Or do you fight? And that is all.
Aeneas can heal people. I don't have that option.
Have you desired it?
Yes. But that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you protect people if they get taken. It doesn't matter if you want to protect people through healing if you can't heal.
How can you say that if you've never tried? Take that ring, Elegy, and put it back in that pool.
Why?
Give it to that creature.
I do it.
You watch it. This time, instead of falling up, it slowly falls down. She says, "Now come with me. Let us leave this place. And I will
Where-
teach you to protect.
Where are you taking me?
You must trust." And then she leads you out of the mouth of the cave. And then we zoom out of Elegy's nostril back up to the rooftop. I think your date has ended at this point, and you are happy, and you are wet with seawater, and there's been absolutely no rugs and no mention of the future.
This has been like the best night I've had in a long time.
Yeah.
Since I chased down a criminal.
Perfect. And you guys are arriving back at the party, which is still going strong downstairs despite what is all happening on the rooftop. And you come in, don't see any of your friends, and then you are directed to the roof, and then you arrive.
Oh, what has happened? I feel like she sees like Aeneas
Yeah.
in a puddle of blood.
Yep, Aeneas in a
Kai
puddle of
is
blood.
Keening.
Loreus has a hole in his shirt and there's blood everywhere, and he's looking at Kai confused. Elegy's just sitting on the ground, like head cocked to the side, eyes open. No one's looking at her. Valis and Kyra are having like a hushed conversation in the corner. And I think
Sophron's
Aeneas
gonna-
just looks really out of
Sophron,
it, like
I go
done
away
with
for
everything.
2 hours and then what happened?
It was a big 2 hours. Oh, excuse me, just one. It was
Sneeze
a
waits for
dramatic.
no
Those are
minotaur.
tight.
A sneeze waits for no bull. It was a dramatic 2 hours, and I think what happened, Yala came and presented a contract to Aeneas and Orion that said that Yala got to take one of them. I don't know why. That's what Valis and Kyra are discussing, I believe. So Orion got taken. Loreus got punched through the chest defending Orion. Elegy
Oh, my son.
had a panic attack.
I don't know. I'm trying to
Aeneas-
figure that out.
Aeneas is
just,
doing
like,
all of
staring
this.
at her eyes, like trying to like mind meld. Like, where did you go? You can't just leave me.
And now we're recovering from all of that. Orion is gone.
Okay.
Loreus is alive.
Okay. Kai, are you still crying? What are you doing?
Yeah, Kai's like minor illusion to Rose, and then he's gonna give it to Loreus, and he's gonna be like, "Now you give it to me."
Oh my god.
This is not good.
He
This
takes
is
it and then he just like tucks it in his
No.
ear.
Nemea is like, do what? What?
Kai's like crying. Kai sobs.
Don't cry. There's enough roses for everyone.
So much trauma being triggered right now. Okay. Can I like? I don't know. I think Nemea, can she like investigate this in the sense of like, if she was a tactician, if she was like going to attack us emotionally and manipulate the heroes from the perspective of the Titans, like just to like get any information of like why now, what can we do about it? Is this just like a, kind of head game power play?
Yeah, roll investigate.
Would love to. I feel like when she does this, she's gonna be like, "Okay, let me repeat back everything I heard that you just told me, Sophron," and see if there's anything that she can glean from this. 15?
I mean, it seemed like a surgical strike because it seems to have been highly effective because Elegy is catatonic.
Okay, yeah. It was highly
Kai
effective.
is a blubbering mess. Aeneas
Saf-
is pissed off, which I
Saffron,
mean
this
that's
was
normal.
intentional. Yeah.
Like you don't think that you know all of your vulnerabilities emotionally, and this seems like near the top of like effective ways to mess with all of you.
Yeah. Nemia's like, okay, problem solving brain. She's like, all right. She goes downstairs. She gets the fastest runner, like page runner kind of a thing, to send a message to Hergeron.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to meet with Hergeron secretly and find out what happened to Orion.
Okay. Yeah, that page goes running off.
Right, Sophron. I see. We have one thing. It's a long shot. I don't know if he'll meet with us, but
I am very curious to see the outcome here. I wasn't present when this happened, but I get the impression Yala was not acting alone. So I'm suspicious that Hergeron will have any useful information here. I suspect we might be given a cold shoulder.
Kai will be just like electricity like flying off of him if we're back on the roof. I apologize. And he's just gonna be like, we gotta kill him. We gotta kill the Titans.
all right. I think Nemia's
just
next point of order.
electricity
She's
flying
going.
around.
She's going to march up to Kai, smack him straight across the cheek.
Get your ass in line, soldier!
Your hand is like coated in like snot and tears.
I wipe it on your shirt. Kai,
This is Gucci.
I don't care. You were ruining it anyway. You didn't care if it was Gucci until just now. Kai, he is still the same person. He can still love you. What is the problem here?
I mean, is he the same person? Isn't the? Don't you think that like our
She's
memories?
so direct.
Aeneas,
You want this? He takes the rose and gives it to Nemea.
Aeneas perks up and he's like, no, it's better if he forgets. Send him far away now. The curse is coming after everyone. It's spreading.
You did this? Kai will like push away and be like, you did this? This is your that you did this to us?
Nemea is going to hold both of them and be like, Aeneas, fix Elegy. That is your task. Kai, sit down. Have some wine. Saffron, take Loreas away.
Oh wow, you're strong.
Thank you, Loreas. We're going to go downstairs now.
Saffron, grab
Sweep him off his
contract.
feet.
Loreas is just living his best shock life right now.
This is
All
like a
right,
reverse
Kai-
harem.
I'm gonna like put him. Yeah, this is Loreas' reverse harem.
Isekai reverse harem
Yeah.
Loreas edition.
Isekai did. Yeah, and Nemia's gonna be like, drink. She's gonna force some wine down Kai's throat, and she's gonna be like, Kai, Loreas
minor.
just had a big shock, and you can't expect him to be totally with it after coming back from basically dying.
What if his brain is broken? What if he doesn't remember anything? Don't you think memories are foundational to the people that we are now?
Absolutely not. I don't. We've talked about this.
I don't think we have. Not enough.
I mean-
not on camera.
No, he's still the same. Just because you don't have the same memories doesn't mean that he is not the same person you love.
He's the same height, but I don't know about love. Let's hold on like that.
Then what is all this crying about, huh? If you're not,
I just like it when people like me,
I've noticed that. Tell me more about that. Why?
What do you mean? I just said it.
Yeah. Well, I know. I woke up and nobody loved me. Didn't seem like a big deal.
Yeah, I guess we're different people.
Okay.
Kai will like look at his aunts who like he perceives didn't love him his entire childhood and just be like, I can't talk about this right now. Like
You look over at your aunts who are still having like a hushed conversation. Versi has joined them, and you are immediately remembered that when Nemea woke up, she did have someone who loved her.
It was unrequited at the time.
I just feel like, yeah, like he's like the same height, he has like the same hair color, but he doesn't have like the same experiences that informed his values as a person.
but,
Like, what do you mean
I
he's the
mean,
same person?
if you want everybody to love you, and if he is a new person, like you said, it's just another person loving you. So you've still got that. What's so special about old Loreas loving you and not
Yeah, I guess
new
he did say I was
Loreas?
hot, so he did
Yeah,
recognize
you
that
seemed like you were
immediately.
on the fast track there.
Yeah, it's true. He just didn't give the rose back when I gave it to him.
Yeah, what?
That's never
Why
happened.
did you need the nose, the nose back,
You
the
looked
rose
on
back?
the rose that Lorea's put into your shirt, Nemea.
I will dismiss it. It's a it's a minor illusion. Anyway, I guess we're
Have
finding
you ever
out that we
been
have
jealous
different.
about the other people not loving you as much as they did before? Like this, have you
No,
ever
this is
felt jealous
very
before?
no. This is very upsetting, very off-putting, and I don't like it. I don't like who I've become. I think Kai
Well,
will
The first
just
step is acknowledging.
just walk off, just walk off, and he's like, "I need wine."
God.
Very
Nemea's
good.
like, oh God. Firstly, we can't have any more dates. What's going
Okay.
on?
Aeneas, what are you doing?
I think he's been trying to figure out if this is medical
Hmm.
or magical.
Oh, okay,
What's
yeah.
happened to Elegy?
Are you casting Detect Magic as a ritual?
Yeah, I am.
Literally the entire time. It's been 10 minutes.
Yeah. Sure.
IRL.
We'll fast forward that. Yeah, you cast it. There's the normal amount of magic on Elegy, but there's nothing that you detect that would explain her current state.
Hmm. Well, she's just fucked in the brain, apparently.
You look a little closer at her. Like, what the fuck? And you swear. You're like, yeah. You look a little closer, and like a tiny little bit of her hair is like, it's changed color a little bit.
Yeah,
You're like,
another
"What?"
person might notice that.
Oh shit! God damn it! No, okay, you don't notice anything. Well, you would have been like, that's weird.
Maybe it's changed its texture. It's no longer
Or
fine hair.
you
It's
just feel it grow. Maybe it grows out.
No, he's not touching your hair that closely.
it's changed color because the light of the stars.
Yeah. Yeah, Aeneas is doing
On
that.
his way out, Kai will be like, "And Elegy, you look ugly with your new hairdo," and then like leave.
It's not that significant. Okay.
I will also require this contract
Perfect.
that he is his.
Valis, as you're like getting the contract off the ground, you hear footsteps, and then you hear Valis go, Aeneas, I'm sorry for having an attitude with you earlier. I was heated in the moment, and I apologize. I do not know
Yeah.
what is wrong with your friend, Elegy. Maybe she just needs a good night's rest.
Well, yeah, that's I appreciate you saying that. And I am mad at all of you in sort of an existential sense. Just not really personal, but I am still mad. Now, if there were a how do I say this? Would you
Blasphemous.
have any advice on where to find more information that might help with my previous question from someone who would not be bound by a fucking contract that we can never learn anything about for some reason? And is apparently ending soon. How soon? No one's told me.
How does she answer that? She says, I do not know who would be able to answer the question that you asked. I will think about it and see if I can come up with a solution or a source of this information for you. But presently, and for the past 500 years, I have not come up with anything.
Right? Let's hope
But I will
for
think
a
a lot about it.
brainwave. Yeah, it's looking good. We're just gonna follow through with this prophecy nonsense and see what happens. Great. Anyways, I'm gonna go. And bring Elegy with me. I start dragging her.
Nemea will like put her over her shoulder and carry her to. I'm assuming we're going to the dorm, the
Yeah.
palace.
Okay. And then we will sort of fast forward through the rest of the night where you all sort of take some time doing whatever it is you're doing. Elegy is put into her bed and somebody is watching over her, but she does not stir. She does not wake. She maybe she mutters under her breath a little bit, but that's about all that they get from her. Nemea,
I feel like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You and your little letter to Hergeron,
Mm-hmm.
maybe you said meet in maybe a neutral space. It's not in the palace. Maybe at the theater. It's empty at this hour of night, and you love the theater. So we'll say that you go to the theater.
They gave me the keys when I won the the dramatis personae.
Yeah. It's empty, and you just sort of pick a seat and you wait for Hergeron to show up.
I bring extra olives.
You bring extra olives. And somebody sits down next to you. And you look over. And it's yourself.
Love it when myself comes to my meetings.
She says,
We just can't trust her.
Nemea,
Yes, Nemea.
how are you doing?
Well, right now I'm a little bit stressed.
You are stressed because you did not listen to me.
That's what you were so demanding, and it seems so opposite
Yes,
about
because
everything
I know what is
going.
best for us.
How do you know what's best for us?
Because I know you better than you know you. You don't even know yourself.
First of all, that's rude. I do know myself. I get to make my own choices.
You are making horrible ones.
Well, what should I be doing? What do you even want?
I want you to be strong so that you can win this war.
Well, I also want to be strong to win this war.
You're not acting like it.
Well, what would you have done, huh?
These people are holding you back. Get rid of
How?
them.
Why?
They are an emotional wreck. One is catatonic. One is lusting over some satyr. One of them can't keep anyone around him. And the other one...
One has
other
dual
one.
personality disorder.
You could be so much more. You could be strong. You are a Dragonlord, Nemea.
I had my suspicions about that, but what's so great about that anyway?
I will tell you. Absolutely nothing. It's in the
Okay.
past, and we need to move past it.
All right. Well, it's my evil self has grand visions. Okay, tell me. Tell
We
to
could have a
me.
new order. We don't need lizards. We don't need friends. We don't need allies. We have ourselves, you and me.
Okay. Continue.
You found something the other day?
I've found many things.
That egg.
Mm.
Do you know what you must do with it?
I've have not had time to study my little dragon manual as much as I would have liked.
Ignore that manual. It's useless writing. I will tell you what you must do with it. You must
Alright.
take that egg and you must shatter it.
Are you sure we're really the same person?
Yes, I
You
am
seem
you
very mean.
because I have taken all of that part of you. You've pushed away, it didn't go
Oh.
anywhere.
Okay.
You think someone's this happy all the time? No.
Oh, that's kind of working for me. But okay.
I am the effective half, so you have
Step
to listen
one,
to me.
shatter a dragon egg.
Shatter it. It's the
Step
past.
2.
We are moving past it.
Alright, then what? You have a lot
We'll
to
see if
say,
you
so
we'll
now's
see
the
if you
time.
can do that first.
Okay. I make no promises. I mean, you seem to come. When do you come?
I
How
come
do
when
we
you need
meet?
me. How did we meet? I'm you.
I know, but you don't talk to me all the time. Thank
You
God.
shut me out.
Yeah. No, you're not making a convincing argument for me to let you in. What's in it for me?
Victory? Survival?
I don't care if I survive.
Maybe all of your friends can survive.
Yeah, you can't stop people from dying. That's the way of life.
I had so much hope for you.
As I'm looking at I know this is myself, and we're having a conversation. Is there anything I can glean about this? I don't know. I don't know if this is insight. Like, I
Make
don't
an
know.
insight check.
Yeah, is this true? I guess, yeah. I'm along the lines of like, is this true? Is it like a repercussion of like being asleep for 500 years? You know, like maybe not good for the mind, whatever, you know. Are they a true fragment of myself or just like a Lutheria illusion?
Mm.
Oh.
I mean, they know things about you that you haven't told anyone besides Elegy.
That's true. It's true.
And you're looking at them, and then you feel a hand on your other shoulder. You're looking this way. You feel a hand on their shoulder, and you startle awake, and you're in the theater. It's empty. Yourself is gone, but now
Olives
sitting next to
everywhere.
you, yeah, olives spilled everywhere. And Hergeron is sitting next to you and says, "Catching up on your sleep, I see."
It's happening more and more in ways that I do not like.
It did not look restful, if you don't mind me saying.
No, I don't mind, Ergeron. It really was not. But that's a matter I could consult with you on maybe a little later. But first of all, I would like to ask, Yala has taken one of our friends to, I assume, Praxis? There was some
One
contract
of your
with...
friends. We have been forbidden to act against you. How would she have taken one of you?
Apparently, there was a contract signed by Aeneas and his mother. Aeneas'
And she
mother.
has taken Aeneas?
She has taken Orion in Aeneas' place.
I see. He is not protected in the same way.
Well, where has he taken? Where has he been taken to? It has grievously injured one of my friends.
I can only surmise he has been taken to Praxis, home of my father, or to the barge, home of my mother.
Can you find out? Is there anything we can do for him?
I will
And-
investigate.
Do they have true sight?
My mother and father, yes, they are quite perceptive.
Are they always around?
Not always, but they are present.
Hmm.
Even when not physically around.
Okay.
I
Well,
did
maybe-
warn you to not trust my sister. I hope that my warning did not go unheeded.
No, we heeded you. It was just a very unexpected. Aeneas doesn't know much about his family, and that part. You did your best. You really did, Ogeron.
Bella is quite cunning, and I fear she has a deep hatred for all of you.
Yes. Well, if there is anything we can do to find out where Orion went and somehow make his time there easier, that would be great. I don't have much hope for either of those, but I feel like we should at least try.
I can do this because I feel a small amount of guilt for not having warned you sufficiently to not interact with Yola in any capacity, and fear I have misled you. But I will look for this Orion.
You're a good man,
If he is
Ogeron.
around, I will try to make his existence more comfortable.
Thank you. Have an olive.
If it makes you feel better. If
Yes.
he is with my mother, she will almost certainly have kept him alive, because that would hurt more than for him to have died.
It makes me feel better, but maybe don't tell the others that.
Ah, I see.
Oh, and also, Lady of Death. That is the domain of Lutheria.
Indeed,
we
my
want-
mother
If
is
we
the...
wanted her to no longer be the Lady of Death, how would we go about that?
I think you could ask her nicely. I jest. That would not work.
I had a feeling you were being funny.
I am working on it.
You're doing
It is
great.
a new talent of mine.
I can tell. Nemea is just like laughing hysterically over this not funny joke. All right. Tell me, okay. Really though, how can she no longer be the Lady of Death? Any thoughts?
I fear the only way I can think of is to defeat her and to steal that domain from her. She would not give it willingly.
Mm.
I cannot see a situation in which she would part with it.
All right. Well, yet again, Ogeron, you tell me things I already suspect, but it is good to know them. Know them for sure. And, Nemea will not ask any more of him.
Have you given any more thought to my proposal?
Your proposal, running back through the files in my mind, your proposal was
The Oath of
to-
Peace.
Yeah.
A possible
Mhm.
renegotiation of the oath, as it has served us well for 500 years.
No, I think we're all shooting for that. But you said that everybody who learns about the Oath of Peace falls under its restriction.
As much as I have surmised, that is true. I do not think that we should extend the current oath. I think we should entirely rewrite it.
Got it. And did you have any thoughts about better contents?
I have put quite a bit of thought into it.
Do you have? Nemea is gonna be like, "Where's the scroll?" She's like waiting for like. She's like, "Where the contents? What were you thinking?"
I fear I do not have time to go over my lengthy proposal at the moment.
Alright.
But rest assured, I have thought a great deal about it. I ask you to do the same, and when we
Got it.
next meet,
We'll
we
come
might
up with-
discuss terms.
Yep. Nemea's like, "All right, got it. We'll get those terms to you." In between everything else we're doing, I'm sure we can come up with some good ones.
I trust you can. I must go. I have spent too much time here and fear my father might discern my location.
Great. Have an
However-
olive.
Thank you. I do not want one.
Nemea has put it in his mouth.
Franco.
We might be related by marriage someday, so Doodles.
Ah, I see. Good night. And I am sorry about your friend.
It's, thank you. It means a lot, Ogaran.
You turn around to say that, and he's gone.
Okay. Nemia's like, really? Everyone. She shaloops her way back over to the palace.
Perfect. Anything else before we fast forward through the night?
When Valis apologizes to Aeneas, just like out of earshot, just like Kai goes like, "Are you kidding me?" And then is like chugging an entire bottle of wine.
Very good. Okay, well, in that case, we will fast forward to the morning. Maybe
I think
you all
Sarah
are
did
gathered.
have something actually serious to say. I'm so sorry. Oh, okay.
No, I was just gonna be like, I think Nemea goes back and stays in Elegy, like stays and watches over Elegy. Maybe she tries to sing, but it's like terrible. She'll be like singing a lullaby or like patting her head or something, but it's like, I don't know, body war songs or something.
Perfect. You notice a length of her hair, probably like this long, is now like a lock of hair is now coppery, truly the exact color of Aeneas' hair.
Hmm.
You're very perceptive. You look at closer, and you can like literally see it growing.
Just that one lock. It doesn't look like it's spreading. It's just getting longer.
It's like the hair's not getting longer, but the orange is growing down the
It's
strands
like
of hair.
color is just
Yeah.
running down her hair.
Right now, it's a nice ombre.
Elegy, I don't know what you're doing, but something's happening in there.
Aeneas yells from the other room, "I told you, she's fucked in the brain!"
So she's not woken up.
Very helpful, Aeneas. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I feel like Nemea will have the dragon egg and Elegy like all together. She'll be like taking care of the babies.
One big happy family.
One big happy family. The
Just
rest,
eggs all around.
yeah, we'll say maybe mid-morning. You're watching, and the hair is definitely changing color, like before your eyes. Like it was about halfway when you got there. Now it's almost toward the end. And you are watching it, and you're watching it, and then right when the last bit of silver on that strand turns to orange, Elegy takes a deep breath.
Elegy, are you awake?
Say yes.
Nemea,
Yes.
you're really bad at singing.
I'm so glad that
Not
you
as bad
know
as
that.
Aeneas, though.
Well, few people can be as bad as Aeneas at singing, I at least have a rhythm. You have to have a rhythm to march to. What? How are you? Are you okay? She like will hand you like a cup of something warm and soothing.
What happened?
Well, I was not there, but
Not you,
I heard
Logan, but you can tell me what happened.
Oh.
What do you mean? What happened?
What happened?
Oh, when you went out of the cave?
Yeah.
That's off-camera stuff.
Okay, great.
You tell me what happened. What happened?
It's
Nemea will be like searching your scalp for like wounds.
There's no wounds. She looks very well.
Hands, inspecting. Talons are all fine.
Mm-hmm.
But you look fine. I don't know. You've been unconscious. There's no bump on the head, but you now have a little bit of a new look. She'll like pull out her mirror, her steel mirror, and hold it up.
Let's say, instead of your steel mirror, you grab the bedside mirror, which is just a normal mirror, and you hold it up and you look at her. as she looks at herself. And then, let's say when you're putting it back, it slips and breaks, and you cut your hand on the glass just a little bit.
Ah, pest.
And
You see
Elegy-
this? You see this? Listen, I've had one long night, Elegy, and you are not here to help.
I'll concentrate really hard and try to fix Nemea.
Grab her hand. And Nemea, you feel like warm on your hand. And then when Elegy lets go, the cut is gone.
So you're a
Well,
paladin.
this is new.
Yeah.
Could you always do this?
Maybe?
Okay, that makes sense. And Nemea will be like, okay, she's overwhelmed. She needs normalcy.
We'll
And
say
she'll be
you
like,
usher
"You
her
want
out of the
breakfast?"
room.
Yeah, like usher her out, like breakfast, the breakfast routine.
Yeah, we'll go to the not soap opera, the sitcom style breakfast where everyone comes into the room and the whole family's there, and like people are putting down like plates of like 12 pancakes, and so it's just a lot. And then Elegy comes into the room, and Kyra's like, "Well, great for you to join us. We missed you. What's that? Am I the only one seeing that?"
No, I see that too.
Yeah, you're the only one seeing it. Fucking gods in their true sight.
No, this is just normal sight. I've turned that off. Anyway, her hair is your hair.
Her hair is not my hair, and it's impossible. And I'm tired of impossible things happening, so don't keep talking about it.
Okay, well, Kai, look at it. That's his hair.
Kai has like sunglasses on. What are sunglasses? They haven't been invented, but Kai's hungover, so he's wearing them. It's like I can't open my eyes or I'll probably vomit.
Sophron, look at that.
He can't see colors.
No confirmation is possible at this table.
Nemea has confirmed.
Well,
Yeah, but
I'm
that's a
glad you're
woman.
back.
Thanks, Kyra. Did you do anything about it?
Your hair? No.
No.
About you falling unconscious? No.
You keep going. Which one? Yep. Anything else?
What about
Quickly
our
now.
loved ones being harmed by Titans allegedly during a pact of peace? What about that? Aunt?
That's quite the conundrum, nephew.
Kai will stab some sausages
Ugh, I
and
didn't
shove
like
them in his
that.
mouth.
Nemea, why is Kaya angry?
Well, Dorius doesn't remember him in it.
That's probably good.
That's probably good for Dorius.
Exactly. That's what I said too. It's probably safer for the Rays if he doesn't remember us for now.
That's your problem. You're the one who gets kids killed by carts in the street. I'm a hero. People who love me live happy lives and go to parties.
That was
I don't
entirely
think
too
that was
personal, Kai.
Yeah.
You need to stop. I understand you're upset about Loreus. A lot's happened in the last 12 hours. Don't
still has
insult
a-
Aeneas about this.
Kai still has a knife, probably. Like, what do Greeks eat with? Maybe not like forks.
Like a
probably
fork
aren't
with
real.
2 prongs.
I don't
and
know
a
if
knife.
forks like. I don't know if forks existed until like 1700s.
They do in
Vulcan
this
has
world.
invented them.
Well, I'm pointing a utensil at Aeneas.
I grab it out of your hand. By the blade.
Yeah, I mean, sure, It is my fault, but I think we're all tied together with this dumb prophecy. So the faster we get it over with, the faster we can just go on our way.
Guy picks up a sausage with his hand and eats it.
Well, it sounds like we are all super motivated this morning, and I like that energy.
You're endorsing, to be clear, we're launching new quest, kill the children of Sidon and Lutheria. And you agree?
I just think that you should follow the prophecy to the best of your ability.
Speaking of, where's that prophetess? The seer?
Percy?
Yeah, that fish lady.
Oh, well, you know, she said she would come with us for the next part.
She's coming with us. I would advise against that. Historically speaking, it's been bad.
Why?
To have extra people around us for extended periods of time.
Kai will be like,
Oh.
cart, children, street. Let's go.
Where are you going?
To end the prophecy, Kai will just go.
Kai, sit back down.
You're gonna have to grab him.
I don't think that's hard.
I will. Yeah, it's not particularly difficult. I grab Kai and I put him back in the chair.
You've surely beat my.
Yeah. I
DC.
beat your ass because you're just a little fella. Look, I understand that you particularly are frustrated with divinity and the prophecy, and I'm surprised that what's happened to Lorraeus has hurt you this much. I understand Elegy's reaction to Orion far more. This is... At any rate, we can't do anything about this right now. I appreciate that you want to stand up and go and do something, but we don't have anywhere near the strength of arms to deal with the Titans. The prophecy is leading us that direction, but that's not where we are right now. I pulled you out of the Vault of Thylea, just barely. And that's a mortal foe. We can't rush into this.
No, instead we get to eat their shit every fucking week, basically, while we slowly grind our way to get better and the gods sit back and do nothing. Isn't that right, Kyra?
Leave
Thanks
them
for hanging out with us.
More
Leave
or
them
less
out
the
of
truth.
this. Okay, they
Kai's now
accept
on
that they can
Aeneas'
do
side.
nothing to help us.
Kai's now on Aeneas' side, and Kai's now pouring a bunch of wine into your mimosa, or I don't know, whatever, vodka and orange juice.
Forget the gods. They can't help us right now. We need to help ourselves. We need to find a way forward to where we can get stronger, put ourselves in a position to where we can challenge the Titans when they actually do launch an assault. This is the first of many direct attacks on us. We can defend ourselves better. Yes. Aeneas, if you think...
One attack, one emotional attack, she's a wreck for at least, I don't know, 8 hours. Okay? He was a wreck for at least 2 after one satyr he liked, forgot who he was. Sophron, I respect you, a man of action, that things happened once Callista was disappeared. But at least half the party's incapacitated once a single bad thing happens, you know who's a walking bad thing? Me. I make bad things happen. All right? This is going to keep happening again and again and again. And this is how the heroes of Thylea react?
Aeneas,
If
you
I
don't
could,
make
not
bad.
to-
You don't make bad things happen.
Yeah,
Lytheria makes bad things happen.
If I could have a ray of sunshine onto your stormy day, you look over Kyra, who's now wearing a mustache.
Take that stupid mustache off.
He said, "Forget the gods."
Kyra, read the room.
She
That would
takes it off.
require
There's
you
a smaller mustache underneath.
to leave or shut up, neither of which are possible.
If I could present you with a small gift, everyone's favorite gift, a history lesson. Let's hear it for history. Yay. Historically, there was one thing that really protected people from the wrath of Sidon, and it was much a thorn in his side. And if you desire to be protected from Sidon and from Lytheria, we might go get this object. Tell us what the object is. I'm glad you asked what the object is. The object. The Ultros.
Kyra, was it just bear with me while I ask, was it a boat? Or was it the combined strength of arms of man and dragon?
Is
United
was-
against a foe.
going to protect us from the Lord of Storms.
The boat.
How was it the boat?
Because it was not. I'm glad you asked. She's now on the table walking. It was not simply a boat, Sophron. It was
It was carved from the carcass of a
creature
living thing.
in and of itself. Exactly. It was carved brutally by one of Sidon's own children. And so that offered some protection. And he threw storm and wave and all manner against it, and it did not break. It sailed all the way to the Tower of Prophecies, unharmed. Once there, the mission did not go great, but it got there in one piece. And more importantly, it got back in one piece. So,
Can
if we're going to
I-
go on a mission to the Tower of Prophecies, I certainly would want to do it on the boat that's made it there before. Would you not agree? We agree. Exactly.
Kyra, you don't have to sell us on the Ultros. Aeneas and I have our souls on the line for it anyway.
Exactly. We already have to get the damn boat.
Well, it's settled then. You all agree, and my vote counts for 5, so we outvote them.
So, I'm sorry, Kyra. We have no leads on the location of the Ultros.
That's not
We just-
true. Not
Yeah,
Aeneas.
that's not true.
Acastus gave us a map that is definitely false and a
I
trap.
thought he. Yes. So no leads then.
That is a lead,
The
though.
false.
Well, it's a
No.
lead.
Nemea whips out the hand-drawn map that I'm sure is with all her other things.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a map. Sort of like disjointed sightings of the Ultros. And one of them seems to be more prominent and like a circled, and it's like this one. And it is on a river known as the river like Lethe? Lethe? No, Lethe. But
Classic.
oddly, this river is not attached to the ocean. It just simply flows, and then it goes into a big hole called the Deadfalls, and that just keeps going, and it never doesn't land. And that's the end of that river. So it would be odd for a boat to be there.
Has Sophron ever heard of any like rumors of the Ultros and what happened to
Oh,
it that would either corroborate or debunk Acastus's map here?
Roll a history check.
Ugh.
You have heard rumors of the
I'm gonna
Ultros.
spend an Arthur. I'm gonna spend an Arthur.
Ooh.
We can do
Spit
better than a
that,
5
Arthur.
on the die. Spend that Arthur. Why do I
Can you do better on a
bother?
die?
Why do I bother?
Why do you have Arthur?
Why do I have Arthur?
Why do you Arthur?
Arthur, why you forsaken me?
Yeah, you've heard rumors of the Ultros for sure. It's like a ghost tale. Like sailors are like, ooh, maybe like if a boat goes missing and doesn't come back, people are like, oh, the Ultros must have got it. It's like the Flying
Mhm.
Dutchman. Like
Mhm.
truly, any manner of tale can be attributed to it. It's the ship that goes bump in the night. I mean, most of it's chalked up to just rumors. People claim to see it all the time. But there's nothing exactly where you're like, oh, well, 3 years ago it was seen here, so it can't be there. It just seems to be this omnipresent rumor mill surrounding this mythical ship.
Valis, can you offer any insight into this laundry list of sightings Acastus has provided us?
I believe I can. If, as odd as it sounds, and I will explain this, I think that you can probably trust that map. Because
There it is.
I think that Acastus wants you to get to the ship, because I think he thinks what is on that ship will deal with you all. And maybe you deal with what's on the ship, and that solves 2 of his problems.
Either way, he wins.
Either way, he wins. Unless, of course, you are victorious over, you somehow assume control of this ship, and now you are the heroes with the Ultros. That's not a good look for someone claiming to be the new Dragonlord.
I turn back to the group. Do we wish to ally with Acastus in this?
No.
If we publicly make ourselves known as searching for the Ultros, surely he can do better for us than just
No.
a scattershot map. You don't think that we have any other information we can get from him on this?
We don't ally ourselves with Acastus. We ally ourselves with Mitros, with, like, not that man.
He's working with
What are
Sidon.
you-
Exactly.
Well, I'm open to anything more than this map. If this is truly all we have to go off of, then we need to prepare ourselves for a long and wandering voyage to find this boat. If we can get any more information before we set off, I'm sure we're going to be cutting months off of our time here.
Is the Lady of Coins still in the city? Did
Yeah,
we
you promised to
promise-
take her away when you
we
left.
We did promise
I
to take her
forgot.
away
Oh, we promised to
To
take her
apparently-
on the Ultros.
on the Ultros. So I'm assuming that
yes.
she has maybe more accurate information about the latest whereabouts of the Ultros. What if we talk to her?
Fine. I have no issues with talking to anyone at this point. I'll talk to Acastus if we must, but
You will not talk to
all
Acastus.
seem
Maybe
opposed.
allying with your enemies is going to work out for you, but we're not going to join you in that.
Elegy, provide a solution here. Provide information. I understand you are frustrated and disappointed, but let's be productive. If fine, you don't like my idea, provide a better one.
Let's follow the map and see what's on the ship that he thinks is going to kill us. And then, if the ship's there and we kill the thing, bam.
We could
Simple
go to
as.
the dock. We could go to the docks. We could talk to the people that sailors are most likely to visit when they dock.
Can I do a nature check about this river?
Yes, you certainly can. And then if people want to, we don't have to go and act out gathering information. If someone if Nemea, you want to go talk to Lady of Coin, we could just do that real quick, and
Before
you guys
we
can
leave.
investigate everything.
Before we
Yes, sir.
end the breakfast, though, I do have
Yep.
something to say.
Perfect. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
sure the druids would know about a strange river that ends in
Correct.
falls,
Yeah.
and
You know of the River Lethe, and you know of the Dead Falls. It's called Dead Falls because it's sort of dead silent because it doesn't hit anything, so it's just sort of a silent waterfall. It is natural to the best of the knowledge. Nothing happened, like it didn't get struck by a meteor and now there's a big crater. It's a crater that's just naturally part of the landscape. There are some fringe theorists out there that think that it actually leads all the way to the underworld.
But is it illegal?
It is not illegal. Is that sufficient?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm curious about how the ship got there.
It is not
But-
attached to any other bodies of water. So if a ship was there, it must have been built there or drugged there across land.
Or magicked there because that exists.
That's a third option.
Or it's a ghost ship and it just goes through land.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth
Based on
option.
context clues and looking at the map, this tells
Yeah.
me that we are looking at the river flowing from near Astoria in the mountains past the old woods to the east.
Correct. Just
I was
west
trying
of
to
that
find it.
giant satyr.
Oh,
Mhm.
there it is. Just west of that giant satyr. Right through the old woods. That my preferred path of transportation.
Okay.
Okay.
Kai?
Yeah. It's natural.
Oh, it's been a really long time for the callback that I want to make, but the tension that happened during breakfast where Kai was like, "You kill kids, you're so
Mhm.
unlucky,"
Yep.
and Aeneas responded accordingly, and so Sophron's gonna Kai is gonna burp a little, because he's drunk, and he's going to pull his utensil out of Sophron's closed fist, which I assume is going to not be pleasant. And then he's going to set it down the table and he's going to apologize. And he will say, "Aeneas, I'm very sorry. I guess why I am so upset about Laraeus is that all my life, gods have either taken people away from me or stood idly by while my world has fallen apart. And that's what happened again on that rooftop. But what really, despite me lashing out, what I want to say now is that we are in this together. I know you're used to running, to be by yourself, because you think that protects other people. But now we're in an oath of friendship or whatever the fuck it's called.
Fellowship.
Fellowship.
Keep going, keep fellowship.
And going by yourself, running from fate, that's no longer a thing. We keep each other safe. We are the ones who make sure the right things happen, despite the gods. So I'm sorry. It wasn't fair. It wasn't nice. I was pissed. I am pissed. And I look forward to this quest with you and all of you. And then Kai will raise a little glass. To the
Kai
fellowship.
raises a glass.
Yeah. I accept your apology, I guess. I've gotten more apologies in the last 24 hours than usual, so I don't know how to feel about this. Right.
That was upsetting. I'm owed several apologies. Kai looks at Valis and Kyra.
Valis is cutting a sausage and eating it. She's avoiding looking at you.
Yeah. Well, it's great. Anyways, I agree. We can't avoid this prophecy because apparently we're just the playthings of this prophecy. So,
And we're going to be all right.
which is why, Kyra, you've got a great point with the Ultras, but I'd really like to talk to Versi. she
Yeah.
at breakfast?
She's not at breakfast.
Because I don't think she's clarified the next steps of the prophecy exactly.
Always cryptic, that one. I'll give you that.
Yeah, and you're a handy dandy prophecy translator, but
Thank you, Aeneas.
yet no, I don't really trust you with that title, so I think I'd rather hear it from the fish's mouth, so to speak.
That's so rude. Nemea, you notice sitting at the breakfast table, like Elegy's.
After my shock has worn off, and I decided to be the better person.
Elegy's
I
like talons have like dug into her palms and like are bleeding.
I'll be like, "Are you okay? What's you getting blood
It's fine,
on your
Nemea.
soup?
I've been through a
On your
lot.
Okay. Are you staring straight ahead with eyes empty of all emotion?
No,
Okay. Do you want to talk about it?
probably not now.
Okay. I'm gonna like unfurl. I'm gonna like unpeel your nails from the flesh of your palm, and like put a little cloth in between them and dab. Be like, have some gruel. Whatever we're having for breakfast, I don't know. Pancakes.
They serve gruel at the
Gruel and pancakes.
Nemea requests gruel with the
Yeah.
side of pancakes. It reminds her of her military days.
It does.
It does also
It's
sugar.
not- it's
Gruel is
very-
really just oatmeal.
really filling. Oh, it's barley gruel.
He's also very happy with the gruel. He's like, this is the good stuff. This is high quality gruel. I've had worse.
Isn't it? It's great. No, you can't go on an adventure without some gruel in your stomach, I always say.
My mom always used to say, ha ha ha.
Sophron is going to stand up. Well, it seems there's information that we all need to dig up. Aeneas, you, perhaps in Nemea, speak to Versi, learn what you can about the prophecy, clarify what needs to be clarified. Kai, can you go to the docks, speak to the sailors, their kind, and learn what you can of recent sightings of the Ultros? Excellent. I have business to attend to with the vault, and we'll reconvene this afternoon, and we'll discuss what we found.
Sophron, I'll come with you and make sure you don't die.
Thank you, Elegy. I appreciate the gesture.
Okay. And then we split up. So we have two people going to the vault. What are the other ones doing?
I've got a
Um,
fish to talk to.
Oh, you're talking to a fish. Perfect.
I
wanna
will
talk-
probably. Yep, go ahead.
I want to talk to the bureaucrats at the dock and the sex workers.
Perfect.
What is this
Nemea?
counting system, Logan? What?
It's clear.
They're all separated.
Separated.
Yeah, they're
Is it
separated
counting
by
in German? I
scenes.
don't
They're
understand
separate
it.
scenes. It's very clear. I'll
He's
probably drop
preparing to
Aeneas
blend
off
in.
and go see Versi, and then swing by the Lady of Coin.
Perfect. Okay. Let's start with what I assume will be the shorter of these two. So, or of these four. Kai, go ahead and make a persuasion check against the bureaucrats at the dock and tell me what exactly information you're looking for. Aeneas, you are talking to Versi about the prophecy.
I literally do not know or remember what we're supposed to do next.
Okay, perfect.
Nice.
You roll just an insight check on your own self. introspection.
I would love to.
Roll remember.
Guy, so but this the boat has like is it a thing of myth, or is it like a real ship that people have seen?
Both.
It is it's like the Titanic.
It's the Black
Like
Pearl.
it's a
I mean, it's I know-
historic ship that was for real. Now it'd be like if people were like, the Titanic is haunted and it sinks boats. And every bad thing that happens on the sea can be explained by the Titanic seeking vengeance on people.
Kai's gonna roll up to the desk and be like, "Shiver me timbers! Have you seen this ship, the Ultros?" And I rolled a 26.
Perfect. The person's like writing in the book, "Sir, is this some kind of joke?" And they look up. Oh my God. Hello. And then like 3 other bureaucrats are now behind the desk. Hi, Kyriakos. Kyriakos, welcome to the docks. What can we do for you today? The Ultros, one of them says. The Ultros you're asking about. Have people been putting fancy tales? That ship is not. I don't know what they've told you, but you can't believe any of that. Truly not. Truly not.
So in your records, like the tax collectors or the tariff enforcers, like you've never. The Ultros has never arrived.
That ship is a tall tale that drunk sailors spread lies about to fill the time and to explain their lack of sailing ability. And some people use it to avoid import duties.
But you know, like, if a government does anything, it keeps records on taxes. And so, like...
Absolutely, sir. We have those records, and there's no mention of that ship, unless you claim all of the tax fraud that people have been doing.
So, like, hundreds of years ago, there was none?
Not as long as our records go.
Okay. Now I want to talk to the people that the sailors of the Ultros would surely visit when they dock.
Yeah. And you get the impression that you ask about the Ultros, and a lot of them roll their eyes and like, oh, you've seen
like
a
lot of men have claimed they're on the Ultros.
Yeah, a lot of men have claimed they've had an encounter with the Ultros. That's a dime a dozen. Maybe you ask for a little more information and they say like, truly people tell us anything and everything about the Ultros. That's truly lost its impression. Like we're not impressed by that anymore.
For 26, can I like decipher, like, you know, maybe I'm given like 90 lies and 10 truths. Like, is there like a, is there
you
any
discern,
shred?
You trust these women.
And
they are telling you that they know men, and they know when men are lying. And amongst maybe the 50 people you talk to and the hundreds of stories that you hear, they are all 100% confident that no man that they have worked with has ever seen the Ultros on the ocean. So if it is real, it is not on the ocean.
All right. That's great. I'll report back.
Perfect. Now we will hop over to Aeneas, who gets dropped off at daycare with Versi.
It's fine. I'm gonna turn into a fish. She's gonna get in the ocean. We're gonna swim and we're gonna speak fish face to fish face.
Yeah, I promised her that we wouldn't talk about the future, so I really can't be around too much. You know, we gotta keep work and romance separate, so I'll let you handle it.
Perfect. Nemea leads you to the room that Versi's staying in, which is sort of a cellar, and then she says, okay, there you go. And then you open it, and it's just hit with a wall of mist, and you descend the stairs, and then you're standing about ankle deep in water, and Versi's room has just been flooded, and you hear her laying on a pedestal.
She lays very loudly.
Yeah, how do you lay loudly? What?
She's squelching. She's
There's a joke about laying
so
loudly.
You hear
so many
her
rude
tail,
words about.
You see her tail, or you hear her tail gently flapping in the water, splashing. Says, "Oh, Aeneas, come in. Is Nemea with you?"
Hey, no, unfortunately, this is a business meeting, and so she said something about romance and business I didn't understand, and I didn't pay too much attention. So, I do have to say, morale is low in the group right now, generally speaking. So,
I heard what
And I-
happened to your friend. I'm so sorry.
yeah, thanks. I appreciate the thought. Right, but like, if we have to do all this prophecy nonsense, because it seems like there's no way to not do it without, I don't know, immediately dying, I guess. I'd like a little guidance on what maybe some of the next steps are. We're gonna try and find the Ultros. Seems like a good start. But after that, it's a big sea out there, and we still can't fight Titans.
What? You've completed 3 tasks, the beginning of your prophecy. What did you
Yes.
learn from those tasks?
Nothing. To be honest.
Roll wisdom.
What did I learn? What did I learn? I learned. You know what I've really learned? No one's very helpful. There's a lot of mysteries no one's answering any questions to.
What did you learn at Tillamook? The city of the dead.
Dragonlords suck. And I'd really maybe like to talk to that undead guy, because he seems like the only person who might be helpful these days.
So you have learned the history of the Dragonlords and their unfortunate demise. Maybe
Yeah.
this information to not repeat their footsteps.
Yeah, it seems like we're repeating them quite well, actually.
What did you learn at the forge?
That Vulcan is a man of few words.
And great talent. Maybe he can forge you a weapon to be useful against the Titans.
Yeah, sure, maybe.
And what did you learn when drinking from the horn of Balmetria?
That prophecies fill me with rage.
And what did you see when you drank from it?
Well, I saw nothing.
What did you experience, you litigious bastard?
Oh, how the tables have turned. What did I experience? I experienced the reminder of my shrouded doom, which led us to Demetria, which in turn is leading us towards the Ultros. So I guess
Generally, what environment were you in when you drank from the horn? You were on the deck of a ship.
yeah, I know I was on a ship. I know we're supposed to be on the ship. That's not the problem. We're gonna get the damn ship. The question is, what's the next step?
And was there a device guiding you?
I knew you were gonna bring up that damn compass. Great. Okay. Fine. I'll go try and find someone who knows anything about this compass because I'm sure I can't ask the gods about it. And it
I
seems
think
like you're
you'd
not
be
gonna tell me
surprised
either.
if you were to ask Valis about this compass.
But unfortunately, I don't know the boundaries of what she can and can't talk about, so it's becoming really a Russian roulette of that doesn't even exist yet. I don't know. It's becoming a fucking centaur stampede of what I will or won't get information on, and what will or won't piss either of us off
Well,
immediately.
it seems as if you've had quite a bit of information that you've gained. But maybe you hadn't connected the dots or put it all together.
Yeah. Talking to you's been a pleasure. I'm gonna go.
Perfect. You leave, and now we will hop over to Nemea. Nemea, make a persuasion check talking to the Lady of the Coins. I assume you want information on the Ultros. You are muted.
Of course I was. Sure, I will do a persuasion check. And I'll basically be like, it's in your best interest to let us know what you know about the Ultros, because eventually you want us to take you on it. And we're gonna need to be in fighting shape to be able to do that. And so anything we can learn about where it is or what's on it would be great.
Very good.
I think I have persuasion advantage now.
Very good. She says, yes, the Ultros, it is in my best interest for you to find the ship so you can hold up your end of the deal and take me back to Aeneas. I will admit a fault in my knowledge. I do not have any information on the whereabouts, but I can ask my patron Hexia if she has heard anything. And that's where we'll take a break.
Oh, yep.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
We will be right back
Let's
after this
go.
short break. And we are back. Loading screen this week. Letter to Xander. Throwback. Page 19. Against the gods' advice, our numbers greatly reduced. Telemach decided to launch a desperate raid of the Dragonlords on Praxis with Adonis, Daemon, and our Myrmidons. I was to guard the capital city with a small force in the meantime, but the assault failed. In the end, when Esther took the Ultros to wage his final war upon the Titans, I think Daemon knew that it would spell the doom of our sacred order. But with Xander gone, who could stop him? Xander, what would you have done in such a case? We lost so much unity and wisdom without you. I see it now. This assault could only fail. We were doomed without Esther and his Ultros, another traitor. Okay, now I guess we're still with the Lady of Coin. We're still with the Lady of Coin, and she just said that she would ask her patron Hexia if she had any information on the Ultros for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I was like, oh, Hexia, I didn't know she was still around.
Do you
In my
know
trust.
her? She's a very secretive woman.
I come across a lot of very secretive information. So yeah, actually, I have heard about her. What do you know about her? Do you know much?
She has provided me with a great deal of information and finances.
Mm. So your whole order is basically thanks to her backing?
No, a significant deal got us started, but now we are mostly self-sufficient, and she offers us boons in time when I call upon her.
Hmm.
Between you
And
and me, I do not think that she is fully a woman. She seems to know too much, and she walks with too much confidence.
yeah, what does she look like? Out of curiosity. If
She
she
is a
doesn't look
woman.
like fully a woman.
She looks like the epitome of a woman, but I
Hmm.
do not feel she is one. I come from an
Where's
isle of women, and I know women, and I know she is not fully one.
That's true. You do come from an Isle of Women. Is she where is she located? How do you meet her?
She just pops in from time to time.
Hmm. Well, next time she pops in, maybe you could let us know.
Do you wish to arrange a meeting with her? I
Yes,
could
of
schedule
course.
that. I'm sure she would be interested in meeting the heroes.
Yes, I think we should schedule that. We will be on the road first. The outro seems to be a little bit more important, but uh,
Let us not tell her that.
yeah, we won't tell her that. And I have to give you the ride, so maybe we'll just put it on hold now. But I might call upon you to schedule with her. How quickly does she respond?
She appears at her leisure. I do not rush her.
Has she aged this whole time you've been working together?
We have not been working together that long.
Not that long. Oh, I find your organization is so well established. Just
Thank
thought,
you. I take it as a compliment. We are quite efficient in establishing it, but we have been here not but 5 years.
hmm. Do you know if she lives with anyone else or if she lives alone?
She has never come with anybody else, and I cannot imagine her sharing the spotlight with anyone.
Hmm. This has been truly informative. Um, Yeah, I
I
feel
did
like
not
Nemea.
plan to speak so openly about her, but the fact that you know of her is interesting.
I did not plan to hear about her, so it is also interesting. It's caught me totally off guard. Well, you know, like I said, when we are ready to meet with Hexia, we'll come to you and see if we can set that up. And you, in the meantime, will ask her about what she knows about the Ultros.
I shall report back.
Thank you. And Nemea will bow out.
Leave. Perfect. And then we will go to Sophron's first day at his new job. What if you heard a chime that said, "Welcome, valued associate"?
That's what I expected walking in the front door.
No. So you and Elegy standing on the plaza outside the Vault of Thylea.
Have we attracted any attention from the public?
You,
Let me
you guys,
rephrase. Yes. I
yes,
want attention from the public.
you have attention anywhere you go.
And we drum it up. We get the crowd going, and we make a brief speech about like, oh, we're gonna use the money in the vault to help people and rebuild the, oh, what are they called? Abby. I whisper to Nemea that
Nemea's not
we're
here.
all the underclass. Sorry, Elegy, the underclass.
Stygian Row.
We're-
Stygian Row.
The
Stygian Row.
Stygians.
We're gonna rebuild Stygian Row. We're gonna help people out of poverty, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that, and it's gonna be wonderful. And it's all because of me. We are here, and the vault is gonna do this because the heroes of the prophecy are driving it now, and we are in charge, and we're gonna make all this great stuff happen.
Make a performance check.
Can I flashback?
Yay.
Yes, sure. Before we roll, what are you flashing back to?
I want to go get Orion's things, and I would like to have them for this. If like I meditated or something, and like
Yeah,
that.
you got it. You recently have a bag of holding, and you've shoved most of his belongings into it.
Perfect. I just have the burgundy cloak, and I'm like not part of that.
Roll a performance check as well. So both of you.
Roll inconspicuous.
Oh my
If
god,
there's
it
ever
couldn't
been
be
a
more iconic.
Oh my god,
Oh.
that's so good.
Natural
Amazing.
20, natural 1. Guess who got what?
So
Oh my
you,
god.
Sophron, maybe you're a little dressed up. Like this you're going to work, so you have on
Mhm,
something not your normal clothes. Elegy has covered herself with this cloak, and you're making this big speech. People are buying into it, and then you say, like, the heroes, me and Elegy, and you gesture to Elegy. Elegy's gone. She's like
Gone.
part of the crowd, and then people are like, wait, this doesn't look like Sophron. This guy's a fake, fake, and then they start screaming fake at you.
Okay.
Rolled so
Elegy.
low on performance, people don't believe you are who you are.
Yeah, I'm at a crossroads here. Either I accept that this has gone poorly, or I do the more fun thing, which
Huh?
is to strip show in front of the Vault of Thylea. Oh my god, it is Sophron. Look at those muscles. Nobody could ever deny this strength.
Very good. Are you attuned to the champion's laurels?
Attuned to? No.
Oh,
Wearing? Can be.
can be. I mean, you would just have advantage to display your athleticism, but
Mm-hmm. I feel like if I rage, I have the advantage anyway. So
sure. Okay, so you're stripping out of your business attire
Mhm. Yep.
into
Oh,
your
yeah.
muscle attire.
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and
Pre-oiled.
yeah. I think you're trying to win the crowd back, and I think we'll say this is intimidation. Like you're trying to
Oh, this is intimidation?
I think this is like intimidating their senses to like to believe you.
All right, great.
You're done
I'll
trying to
happily
persuade
take
them.
that.
You will demonstrate.
That rolls the same as athletics.
Very good. Okay,
23.
You've
Yeah.
pulled them back in, but you're like
No.
strutting shirtless into the bank.
The original point has been lost.
Perfect.
We didn't lose the crowd. That's the important part.
Yeah, you have roped them back in, but in doing so, lost your business attire.
Damn. Okay, well that's fine. I'll just go in normal Sophron look. Like turn around, look for Elegy. Where the hell
She's
did she
right
go?
there.
She's right behind you.
Oh. Thanks, I appreciate the help. That was
It didn't
We
look
really
like
have
you
to narrow
needed
them.
it.
really. What part of that didn't look like I needed the help? I thought you were here to help.
Sometimes humiliation is good for us.
I appreciate the sentiment. I hope you've gotten that out of your system now. We're looking for real help going forward. Yes?
Mhm.
Like squint at you.
What is your goal here?
What is my goal here?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was given this boon by Esmeralda, and if we leave town before acting on it, there's all sorts of things that can be done to mitigate my ability to influence the vault, learn more about what's going on with Aurelian, any connection that there is to Helios. All of this would be just put in danger.
So your goal is to learn about those things.
Yes.
Okay.
Satisfied? Is that
That's fine.
all right? I got so used to when you were Chipper. Right. Onward. And we walk into the vault.
You walk into the vault. You are greeted with stares from all of the employees. There's some hushed whispering, and one of them like goes like into like they look at you and then they like quickly go into the back.
Is every employee of the vault a Circle of the Coin druid?
Yes.
Or are there civilians? Okay. So are there any patrons in here right now, or is it just like vault workers?
There's some patrons. Some people are reading the room and leaving, but some oblivious people are still trying to like withdraw money.
Okay. Explain to me the layout of the room. We
So you
walk
walk
in, there's
in.
like it's like Green Gods, he got rows
Exactly like that.
Okay. And then down the back there's big scary door that goes toward all of the vault things.
Correct. In the center of the room is the trunk of a grand tree.
Okay. Previously, when I was here, we rooted through some offices. And what did I learn about the layout of the office part of the vault?
So there's like the rows of teller stands, and then behind them are offices. There are small like safety deposit boxes, small like places where you can count money and like do day-to-day transactions. There are other rooms for record keeping. They all seem to be generally here. There is an upstairs that you did not go to last time. You went to the back to the large vault door that went down into the basement with all of the like higher security vaults.
Okay. And the person that just gasped and ducked and ran away, do I know where they went? Vaguely?
They went into... Maybe you saw the stairs that went up last time. You're like that. They must have gone in that direction. They did not go to the big vault and back that went down.
Okay. I'm going to go to those stairs and go up. Just kind of follow them. Not stealthily, not anything. Wave, smile. Good morning. Go up the stairs.
No one's really accosting you. They're just like staring daggers at you. Some of them have put like closed on their thing and like like, but I need my money, and they like close the little thing.
Yeah.
Elegy, you're going with, I assume? You're just trailing Sophron this whole time,
Yep.
unless otherwise stated. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my stated intent here is I'm following that person if they're going somewhere interesting, and otherwise I am
Mhm.
finding Esmeralda's office.
Perfect. Yes. You follow them, and we'll say you follow them to Esmeralda's office.
Yeah, there we go.
Perfect.
Is the door
Walk
closed?
in. No.
I like knock on it as I enter the room.
Mhm.
There's no like formality to this, and I just like
Perfect.
stand there, arms wide open. Esmeralda. Good
Her
morning.
office is, most of the rooms are stone, like this is a stone building. When you pass the threshold of this room, you step onto wood, and you look, and this whole room is carved into wood, up to and including this very grand desk that seems to be like woven out of the tree was carved around this desk. And you look, and most of the furniture in this room is also of that same style. There's iconography of Thylea everywhere. There's gold filigree added to this, and the whole room sort of, there's no like direct lighting, but like the whole room seems to emit a soft glow. And it's sort of off-putting because there's not really shadows. Everything is glowing. But you walk in, and she is seated at her desk with her hands sort of crossed, her fingers laced. Yes, Abby.
I'm gonna stand outside the door where I can hear, but like it's obviously just outside the door.
Like,
Okay.
Like,
Esmeralda knows you're there.
whatever. I don't really care about that, but like bodyguard door situation.
Okay. What is your play here?
I simply want to help the people of Mitros, don't you? Isn't that your stated goal? You're here to protect the
No.
people, their wealth. No? What is your goal? What's
Our
your mission
goal,
statement here?
the Vault of Thylea, is, in essence, a temple to the prosperity and bounty of Thylea, which you should know if you are going to be a member.
Yes. Well, see, I think that's maybe we need to go a different direction.
You
There's
think?
been Yes, oh yeah,
Wow.
I do. I have quite a few ideas about how we can change the perception of this group.
I
Certainly
didn't know
win
you
back
did
some
that.
goodwill. Wow, so unkind. Here I was playing the nice cards, but it's not
This
what
was
this
you
is going to
being
be.
nice,
Yes, quite frankly.
interrupting my tea.
Do you not agree this
Awfully
meeting is
rude.
pressing?
I have very important business I'm doing this morning. I had to dust. There were some books that needed arranged. Very important things. This meeting foremost amongst them.
Then I'm glad we agree. This was in fact important. Esmeralda, it boggles my mind that you could operate this cult, this altar of worship to a false god in a city of Valus and not be detected, not be found. It's truly fascinating, and it speaks just volumes to your skill and your ability and your wiles.
Continue.
You like this, don't you? Yes. Things are going to change here. We have the backing of the people. We have a promise from you to put me in a position of power here. We have an oath binding myself to the temple and the protection of the people of Mitros. Things are going to get far more difficult for you to conceal. Going to be far more transparency. with the vault. I'm making a public statement that dividends are no longer going to be routed to whatever it is you route them to. They're going to be paid back into the city. They will be accounted for by an appointee of my choosing. We will watch every coin that comes in and out of this building. It will only go to worthy causes. The people of Mitros, the people of Thylea.
Are you
It's
done?
it's please, the floor is yours.
I'll tell you how I think this will work. You can brood around as you have been doing. I do not care if people think that you care for them and will spend some of the vault's money on them. That is all well and good. But you will not act out of line. You will not hinder our work. You will not do anything of the such if you want your precious deer to remain precious and dear.
So are you saying that there's some part of your work here that you're not willing to reveal to the public?
The public does not need to know the goings on of the vault. They trust us with their money for good reason, because we keep it safe, just like we keep our own secrets safe.
Yes. Well, certainly sounds like the public impression is wrong. Safety and security of gold? Maybe. But their well-being? Certainly not.
What, out of character, what do you want out of this conversation? And then we'll make a roll to see how the rest of the conversation goes.
Sophron is going to publicly integrate the Vault of Thylea into the civil government of Mitros by hook or by crook. Either we are going to coerce Esmeralda here, or we are going to launch a public goodwill campaign that will put tremendous public pressure on the bank to conform to what Sophron is pushing for.
Okay.
The idea being we can leverage position of power of being in the bank and the public goodwill of being the heroes and our relationship with Valis to create a widespread pressure campaign of transparency and charity that will hinder the Vault's ability to just be dragon dicks.
Okay. I think if you're trying to use logic and empathy or like try and keep her to hold her word, we'll roll persuasion. If you're trying to intimidate her, it'll be intimidation at disadvantage.
I mean, it certainly seems like she is not super receptive to what I have to say with
Correct.
intimidation. Is there anything inside of the room that I can break, have it not be like, oh my god, you just broke the staff of Druidicus or something? Like, is there anything that's obvious to me? Like, if I smash a chair, it's not going to be some sacred relic?
I think I established that all the furniture was carved out of the sacred tree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is there a desk tchotchke? Is there anything in the room that is not?
Maybe there's
Or is
like
the whole
money.
room sacrosanct?
There's
vault?
like money on her desk. Maybe, yeah, she has like little things on her desk, sure.
Mhm.
She has a nameplate. Says Esmeralda, Archdruid of the Circle of Coins.
All right. I think we're just gonna take
Representative
a
of Thylea and Mitros.
just gonna take a persuasion roll then. Oh, thank God.
Quite good, quite good. Okay, Sophron. This is how it's gonna work. I don't like you. You don't like me. I think you're very stupid, and you're intimidated by me. These are all truths. But I think that we could work together. I will say the bank has had a PR problem in the past, and you, as a popular and strong hero, can work to rectify that, especially if you are working inside the bank. And in doing so, we will actually do some good from your perspective. We will give back to the people. We will do all of these things that you care about so deeply. Does that sound like a deal or a plan?
It certainly sounds something I'm amenable to. I do think you're wrong on something though, Esmeralda. I do like you. This hatred seems to be one way. You're a cunning person, and
I don't hate you. I dislike you in a way that I dislike clutter.
Well, perhaps I can just be out of your way then. If you
No. We have a long partnership ahead of us. You've
Oh,
convinced
yes.
me.
Mhm.
I think we can do some good. What do you say? You pick a block of Stygian row, and we'll clean it up. We'll build an orphanage, a school, a soup kitchen, a martial arts music school.
I love the idea. But in order for that to work, I think I'm going to need access
Access.
to documents, information, just to understand the finances of the bank and what resources we
If you're
have.
planning to audit us, I assure you we are running a very clean ship. You will not find a single document out of place, not one coin unaccounted for.
Fascinating. Not a single one.
Not a one.
Then surely you'd be happy to let me go through your documents.
Absolutely. You could bring your friends. You could all
Oh,
go through the documents.
don't worry. I'll bring my friends. Let's make a deal here now, shall we? Right? I and my associates have unrestricted access to personnel, information, records, rooms of the vault, anything and everything. If it falls under the vault's purview, you can see it. Wouldn't be a partnership without transparency. And in
And in
return,
return,
I help rehabilitate your image. Bring some confidence back.
you can have access to all of the personnel. You can ask them any questions you would like. You can have all the documents you would desire. You can go anywhere in the vault that you choose and investigate as good as your eyes can see. And in
Myself
return,
and my associates.
yes, if you want to bring your associate from the hallway and her friend, they can all come.
What? Shall we shake on it?
Absolutely.
Okay. Mechanically, I want to make this some kind of binding. The Furies, fates are like, yeah, we're going to do a thing here.
Okay. Yeah, you get
You gotta
everything
you
she
gotta
just
spit.
said.
You gotta spit on your hand and then
And she gets to use you as a mascot for the bank in ways that she chooses.
Now, how litigious are we going to get at the moment? I
Very.
have sworn an oath that I will help the bank so long as it does not harm the people of Thylea. I will help them in
Yeah.
all of their efforts. Or of
Sure,
yeah,
that's
of
a
Thylea.
separate oath, yeah.
So, should those two oaths ever come in conflict,
Mm-hmm.
what do you see happen?
That's a you
Oh,
problem.
GM.
You can ask her now to make a condition that you will not harm the people of Thylea to keep the other oath in congruence with this one.
Mm-hmm.
But just because you've sworn two oaths, you can swear two oaths that are
Do counter oaths, and that's not a
yeah.
problem as far as okay.
The Furies are like, we'll break one of them. We're waiting.
Mm-hmm.
All they need is one.
All they need is one.
Sophron is getting himself and also us access, but the second what she's getting has nothing to do with the rest of us. Correct?
Yeah, she wants to use Sophron
Okay.
as a mascot for the bank in ways that she chooses. And if you would like, she can add in that you will not be required to harm anyone, or like you will not be required to harm the people of Mitros in
What's
doing
the
so.
definition of mascot?
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Elegy
Okay.
judges.
Elegy always judges.
She'll shake on that. Swear
Great.
an oath.
Swear an oath.
Perfect.
Uh-oh.
Big oaths, big moves.
You're just racking them up.
Like, yeah, you've
Mhm.
had 2 oaths in 2 episodes.
Yeah. We're living a big life over here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anything else from
I
Esmeralda?
pretend to entertain a cordial conversation until I am satisfied, and then we leave.
Perfect. Maybe when you're leaving, she'll go, "It's a new look you have there. Are you trying to copy your boyfriend? It doesn't look good."
I don't acknowledge her at all.
That was good. That was good. Don't, Elegy, you're staying strong. It's good.
And you guys walk out, down. You just leave?
Oh, I go straight to Valis.
Perfect. Okay, great. We'll say you all reconvene for lunch at the table.
Productive morning, everyone. I hope.
Productive
Yes.
morning. Yep, yep.
They don't even need to eat.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Maybe like Sophron and Elegy come back and like Kai has his mouth full of sausage again, and he's like,
Yep.
and then I learned, and it's just like talking about like all these new highfalutin moves from all the women I've been speaking to,
Mhm.
but mostly what I'll share is that the sorry, the ship has the Ultros. Thank you. I was gonna say the ship. The Ultros has not been on the high seas, and we trust women, and so that must be the truth.
that must be the truth.
Unequivocally.
Well,
Unequivocally.
speaking of women we trust.
And women we don't.
I talked to the Lady of Coins, and she said she didn't know about the Ultros, but she would ask. And you're never gonna believe who she's gonna ask. I'm waiting for when Kai is swallowing. So, Axia.
Kind of the sausage somehow is like perfectly formed, and not chewed at all. It just like flies out of his throat.
That is some cursed fan art to be made.
What?
Yeah, it surprised me too. But apparently, Axia is the patron of all of the society of the lady of coins is
Exia, the
running.
green dragon who stole my mom.
Well, it could have not been a green dragon. It was
How
a little
often-
unclear. She
A
did
different
not say.
Exia?
She didn't say that she was a dragon. She just said that she was very woman-shaped, but not woman.
Wait, what? Does that mean Kai will be like, does that mean she doesn't know? Does she not know Hexia is a dragon?
No, it seemed like she did not know.
Wow.
It seemed like they don't really talk all that much.
Maybe the Lady of Coin isn't as cool as we thought.
But it seemed like maybe she seemed like a real power player, this Hexia. And she said she didn't think she lived with, lots of women that she'd collected over time. That seemed like she was alone.
To be clear, Sarah's words.
Out of character, Joe is like, oh, that's what Sarah got from that?
Yep.
Okay, I don't know if that's what she said.
I think that's what she said. That's what I'm telling. That's what I'm telling to you.
Oh, okay. So like my mom's dead, and so are all the women that she stole.
I don't know. She's not. They might not be, functional, but they could be in deep freeze.
They're not functional for the things that women do,
I mean, moving.
Just keep
Oh.
digging that hole.
Oh no.
Functioning.
Okay. But she's gonna come with us on the Altruist for
Mhm.
our voyage.
Yep. So she said she'd try to look things up about
Sweet.
it for us.
What else do we learn?
That's about it. I think that's about it. That wasn't enough for you?
I was looking. Kai's now looking at other people.
Yeah, everyone else has joined the table.
We're working on the vault situation. Where's Valis? As I walk into the room, what?
Valis is sitting at the table. She's having a sausage.
Has an apron on. She's made the sausages.
Valis, how do you feel about the Vault of Thylea? Just generally.
They are an organization in the city that has been here for some time, and they keep very good. The people seem to trust them with their money, and I have not heard any complaint about them being shady or swindling people out of money. Do they offer any of that money back? I have yet to see any good work on that front, but generally they're all right, I guess.
Hey Tita, remember when you shut down the cult of Letheria? Would you ever shut down the bank?
I will remind you, the cult of the theory was acting as a kidnapping and child sacrifice ring. If you provided me evidence that the cult was also engaging in these kinds of activities.
I mean, if the bank is stealing their homes and their livelihoods.
I will remind you, I just said that they were not doing shady dealings. They were.
Kai will just
they're not.
Kai will just eat some more sausage and shut up.
Publicly,
you
they're
ask?
not. Well, I've come into a position of power with them
I
here
seem to
after
recall.
the games. Yes, and I mean, you could call it a gut suspicion. You could call it being attacked by a dragon, but no, the vault is embezzling gold from its holders and somehow using that to furnish a gold dragon with riches
This
beyond belief.
Gold Dragon.
Mhm.
Tail. I don't.
Mhm.
I trust that you truly think that you saw a gold dragon, but I will remind you, there are no gold dragons in Thylea.
Is
I
it
don't know what
possible? Is
illusion-
it possible to? Is it possible you just have not seen a gold dragon in Thylea?
That is possible because it is true, because there are none.
Well, Valis, you seem like somebody who is swayed by facts and evidence.
Correct.
Do you have access
And
to the vault currently?
morality and ethics. Thank you. Do I have access to the
Sure,
vault?
yes, of course. Yes. Is there any access to the vault you wish you had?
I have not needed to audit them. They seem to be running like I said, a streamlined organization that I've not heard any complaints about.
Except for the gold dragon and
Except
the
for
woman stealing and the threatening of the heroes of prophecy and
yes,
really
you
none of
have-
that's convincing to you.
There's some circumstantial evidence, but nothing concrete that I could act on.
How about I give you an opportunity? You will have unrestricted access to the Vault of Thylea, all of its rooms, its personnel, its records, and you can verify whatever you would like.
If you truly fear that they are doing something nefarious, I think that would be a wise move. I have a very fine comb with which I can go through documents. It's one of my passions.
I love that you love that. That is wonderful for everyone. And simply all you need to do is sign a simple document with me attesting that you are an associate and duly deputized by Sophron, now a member of the board of the Vault of Thylea.
I heard
Sign
he
that
was a
document.
mascot.
You will have full unrestricted access to everything and anything behind their doors.
That sounds like I could gather a great deal of information.
I should certainly think so.
Do you have a document that you would like me to sign? I could have one drafted. I have one right here.
Oh, wonderful. We'll use yours. We'll corroborate the two and ensure that they match. But yes, it was wonderful. Wonderful. Whatever you feel is prudent.
She sets down like a blank page and then she quickly scribbles up like just a perfect legal document, like penmanship perfect. She says,
It's got like all of the Valis is not accountable for anything that Sophron does. She's merely an
Correct.
associate in name only for the
Mhm.
purposes of executing the duties of the Bank of the Vault of
Correct.
Thylea. All that's
Yes.
perfect. It's immaculate. We both sign it.
Mhm.
Have at thee. Everything is yours. You act with my authority in the bank. Today I was given full access to everything.
Well, I had a full afternoon, but this seems to be a much more enjoyable activity. I think I'll go see through it now.
Yeah, wait, one
Wonderful.
quick question.
Yes, Aeneas.
Yeah, well, this
Sits
time I
back
was
down.
told you could tell me about this stuff, so yes. Thank you for your patience. Anyways, there's some old compass.
The Antikythera.
Yeah, that thing. It's supposed to be important. Can find anything? Lead us anywhere? I don't know. I don't remember.
It is a compass which uses the stars to guide you on the Cerulean Gulf.
So as not to get lost in the seas, I'm guessing.
So as to have safe passage, as sometimes islands are known to move, and sometimes the currents are treacherous.
And do you know when anyone had last heard of this?
I know when the last person who heard of it and the last person who saw it, both of them are me. I have it.
Great. Well, we're going to be on a ship. That's
I
probably
was
going to
going to
sail
present
those
it to
seas.
you. This device was originally constructed for use on the Ultras. When you retrieve the ship, I was going to present it to you. There is a small problem. A gear has gone missing and it is not currently complete. I have been working to track it down, and to the best of my ability, I have been able to discern the missing gear is somewhere within the Cerulean Gulf. The device still functions to a lesser degree.
Your
Surely
dad can't
Vulcan
make
could-
a new gear?
We'll say no.
Great. That's great. That's a start. Thank you, Valis. I appreciate that. We'll get the ship and we'll come right back for that compass. Somehow, because apparently the ship's on a fucking river that goes nowhere.
Curious.
Yeah.
You could drag it across land. I think it's called a portage.
You think?
Excuse
No,
you?
I know.
Yes, don't be coy.
Also, I think the river does go somewhere.
Oh, it goes
into
down.
the pit.
Oh,
It goes
yeah.
down forever.
Yeah. It goes down.
You could indeed go through the deadfalls, and we would never hear from you again.
But if a waterfall is infinite, don't you think like there's like an ecosystem that develops there? Like there's like fish that constantly fall but also are reproducing, you know?
And the best treasure ever is hidden at the bottom.
Yes. Let's go. On the ship with the satyr.
Absolutely. If you would like to do that, please warn me so I can find different heroes that we can put all of our faith in so that when you do not return, we are not truly lost.
Good luck with that one.
Joey's broken. Okay, anything else from Alice before she goes to the bank? No? Okay, perfect.
Fun, Valis.
Oh, I will.
Good luck and good riddance.
Be nice, we need her.
She's not going anywhere, whether we like it or not.
Okay. You guys are alone at lunch.
Are we ever really alone? I'm sure
Kyra's
Kyra's
there.
somewhere.
She pops up
Alone
and
with
she eats the
Kyra.
sausage that Valis left. Yeah, alone with Kyra. That's just given.
At any given moment. We are only ever as alone as Kyra will let us be.
Exactly.
Is Aeneas doing okay?
He's fine. He's recovered. Like he is back to himself. He just simply does not have any recollection of you.
I think Kai's just like
Is
Oh, he
it
needs to,
Kai
like-
in particular or all
I
of
was
us?
gonna ask that too.
We'll say he remembers everyone else.
Hey Aeneas, when did you meet everyone else?
His love for you is too dramatic.
Uh,
Had to go
I met them
with
in a
his stomach.
temple beneath the old woods.
Yeah, what were you doing there?
Oh, I was talking to Demetria. She was doing something so bad. And
Yeah, to your friends, right?
yes, yeah.
Yeah, and you were
And
being
that's
really
how I met
brave.
all of them.
Okay, Kai's
Oh,
like
yeah.
Kai's like every time like Loreas like sits down, Kai's like scooting in his chair, Kai's like bringing him cutlery, Kai's cutting his sausage and like putting it on his plate like in little like bite-sized pieces. Are you sure you're okay?
Oh,
Are we
yes.
Are we sure
This-
he's okay?
This
I
morning I
think-
found some roses. They were so beautiful.
Elegy just leaves. She's going shopping.
You don't know how to shop.
Kai like
Nemea likes
watch
the
me.
shop she's going to.
Kai just like looks at Valis and is just like
Alice left.
Kai looks at the door that Valis
Mhm.
left out of and is just like fucking again.
Okay, maybe you guys will leave for lunch. As you leave, Lorraine says, Hi, could I have a moment? With you?
Always.
Thank you. This is going to be, I haven't really ever had a conversation like this, so sorry if it is awkward. I really appreciate what you're doing, but it's a lot. Like, do you think that we could tone it down a little bit? I mean, you're great. Like, you're fine. But like the chair thing,
Yeah.
it's just a lot. I mean, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I just quite a bit.
Yep. Got it. Understood.
Oh, thank you. That was so easy. Anyway, bye. And then he like skips out the door.
Kai will cast greater visibility on himself and never talk to anyone ever again.
Youches! Aeneas casts Fairy Fire right where you were to reveal you and says, buddy.
Babes, this fairy is always flaming.
You are not gonna leave that one down.
I knew
Okay.
the instant that you started that side conversation.
I have to show Sarah this art, so we go clothes shopping.
Yeah, you guys go shopping. We will say you have decided to depart. You have the best information you have on the location of the Ultros is at the Deadfalls. So, with some pushing and some prodding from Kyra, that seems to be the first stop on your investigation into this ship and your quest to retrieve it. You do some shopping, you are flush with cash, and you get quite a few good items, and you're sort of decked out as heroes. And then we'll say maybe the next morning is when you finally plan to depart the city. Somehow word has got out that you all are departing to go retrieve the Ultros. And there is a circus and a parade for you guys as you are leaving the palace. There's like trumpets, there's like people are waving banners, like confetti's being thrown, and there's this huge procession following you all from the palace to the gate. Amongst it all, you spot a Castus with this snide look. He looks at you like, good riddance. And then as you get to the gate with all of these people behind you, you set off, leaving the city of Mytros. That is where we will call it for tonight. And then we will pick up next time with your very first steps out of the city in what, at least 3 sessions. And we'll see what
3
happens.
sessions?
Yeah, a short amount of
least
time you
3.
spent in Mytros.
At least 3.
A quick 3 sessions in my
A quick 3 sessions.
Kai is only excited to leave his beloved Mytros to get away from the awkward situation with Flores.
Very good. Okay, well, that is this week. We've wrapped up and put a little bow on all of those threads, and now you're free to depart. But that will be next week. As always, thank you for watching. We will see you then, and see what happens.
Bye.
Good night and goodbye.